Tell me when to go.
Okay, so thank you, Nettie, for agreeing for me to record this session. We're going to do a bit of EMO for you to help you with still lingering work-related stress that is creating symptoms for you at the moment. But I know that prior to using EMO, you're an EFT fan.
Yeah, what's the difference, Sandra, between EFT and EMO? I mean,
Yeah.
As an EFT person, I don't know what the difference is.
Yeah, well, in one way, we're doing the same thing by different approaches. So the thing that we're trying to do is improve our energy flow from the places where we're blocked and we have low energy. And those low and blocked energy places create the symptoms of disturbance in how we think, feel, relate, function, perform, and all the other symptoms. And so when we restore the energy flow in the energy body, then all our functioning as a human being, thinking, feeling, relating, performing, actually gets better. And so tapping, EFT, does it by tapping on the meridian points while we focus on where the problem is that we have. And we, in modern energy tapping, which we've been doing for the last few years, we bring positive energy forms in by feeling what we feel and say, what is it that we need? And then we tap and we bring in those positive energies. So we're bringing in energy to the place of focus where our problem is, and that is improving the flow, and we're doing it tapping on these meridian points. Now in EMO, we're doing the same thing but by a different way. With EMO, we will actually say, well, where in the body are you feeling this blockage, problem, symptom, pain, whatever it is, stress that you might have, or the thing that you perceive in your life to be a problem? When you think about that, where do you feel it? So then you go, it's here, or it's in my head, or it's in my back, or it's in my chest. And we feel the location of where the energy is blocked, which is where our emotion, our stress emotion is. So with EMO, we understand that this is a blockage or a low energy place in the energy body, and we bring energy to it. But instead of tapping, we just bring our attention there, which is bringing energy. We use the intention of it softening and flowing. And we also can just bring the energy of love there. So we just bring energy to the low energy place. And we don't have to tap, we can just do it with our attention and intention. And the energy responds immediately to that. And we actually feel the energy movements in the body. And as we did a little bit of EMO with you this morning when you weren't feeling too well. And so the energy spreads out and flows and finds a release path through the body. So once we've got to flow, you've transformed your uncomfortable symptoms into feeling relaxed and feeling okay and functioning better. So it's another way to create the same result, but with a slightly different focus. And the versatility of EMO, because we're not actually physically tapping, outwardly doing a technique, we're inwardly focusing. That makes it much more translatable to use in very many situations, not just like in a therapeutic setting. Even when you're out and about, just in your daily life, and you can feel something rising up as a stress, where you're talking to somebody, or you just, start to be aware of your headache or feeling uncomfortable in your body, you can bring your attention into that and soften and flow, basically. So let's do something for you then, Nettie, and if we can just say, prior to this, it's been accumulation of work-related stress. We don't need to go into the details of it, but you've actually been quite ill with it.
Yes, I was in bed for more than 30 hours.
Yeah.
And I couldn't function, which isn't like me. I'm quite an up-spirited person,
Yeah. And what kind of symptoms were you experiencing?
When I woke up yesterday morning, my eyes were moving, which made my tummy roll. So then I was vomiting for most of the day. If ever, even in bed, if I turned, that was enough to set the motion and upset my tummy. So
when you woke up this morning after resting, you were feeling a bit better, but still uncomfortable. And
yeah, I was. I was struggling up to the middle of the last night. I wasn't even drinking enough, because when I drank, I also lost that. So I've had a long time without nutrition or liquid in me because of that. But in the middle of the night, I started to feel a bit brighter. And then this morning I was able to go to the bathroom and wash and that, which I couldn't have done yesterday very easily.
So already on the mend, but still a little bit physically uncomfortable. So when I connected with you this morning, you said you still had a heaviness, like in your head, like a headache somewhere.
Yes, I had headache in certain places, more in this side it was, and my eyes are still, the sockets actually hurt. I'm still feeling delicate, but I'm obviously up. If I lean over, we'll say, to tie a shoelace, that might be the wrong action to do at the moment.
Okay, so we did a bit,
still not 100%.
Yeah, so we did a bit of EMO to get some energy movement this morning, but I knew that, well, you said that you still were feeling delicate. So here we are, we've got another opportunity to see, can we help with EMO and show people how we go about it. So, so if I can ask you to, let's say, just scan your body and notice right now how you're physically feeling. So where have you got pressure, tension, pain, uncomfortable physical symptoms?
The back of my eyes, my eye sockets hurt. My shoulders hurt. And I've got a bit of a band here. Nothing like they were this morning, because they were horrendous this morning. But the eye sockets is something, if I could get rid of the eye socket pain, it would be lovely.
So let's see what we can do there. So, so first of all, you know, usually when we have pain, because we don't want to be in pain, we resist the pain. And when the energy is blocked, if we're resisting it, it stays blocked. So with the first thing I want you to do, as you bring your attention there, even though it's uncomfortable, I want you to allow it to be exactly as it is, and just take a couple of deep breaths. And just spend a moment to be with that pain at the back of the eye sockets, to just notice what it's like. And as you describe it to me physically, how heavy or light, how big, or any kind of shape, can you describe physically what the pain's like?
It's like somebody's poked me in the eye, and the eye doesn't want to water anymore, but you know that somebody poked you in the eye.
So it feels like
it's like somebody's poked you and it hurts bad.
Okay, so allowing it to be as it is, we're going to just bring some attention and gentle energy to those places. So relax, deep breaths, and just bring gentleness to look at this area of your eyes that's uncomfortable. And as you focus from your side, I'll add my attention from my side.
That's energy moving in me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Coughing.
So as you notice what that energy is like, yawning is a common sign of energy starting to release. That's good. Nice deep breaths. Just think about that energy around the eyes. Can it become softer? Can it soften enough that it can spread and flow? Very good. Very good.
It feels lighter already, actually.
And stay with it and just completely allow what's happening. Nice deep breaths. And can it become even softer that it can start to flow? Yeah, very good. All this yawns is showing energy releasing from there. So energy loves to flow. So which way does this energy need to flow in to release?
Getting to the right.
Moving to the right. And you can show me with your hands which way the energy is going over there. Yeah. Flowing out to the right. Allow it. Breathe deep and see if you can trace where it wants to leave the body from. Good, very good, very good. And just allowing it to flow and release. And let's notice what's changed now about the pain. What's different? Can you describe it now to me?
Interestingly, my upper cheek hurts here.
Okay, so you've got some movement down into your face, yeah, upper cheek. Yeah. And what about the eyes? How has that changed?
It's softer.
Okay, so we've got soft around the eyes, but something moved into the cheek. So can you allow everything to be as it is, even though it's uncomfortable? Good. And nice deep breaths. And again, just bringing gentle tension to your eyes and your cheek. Looking at it with gentleness. And in fact, that's good. You can also bring extra energy with your hands by bringing that to your cheek, yeah. And can it soften even more than this? Can it soften in your eyes? Can it soften in your cheek? Good, let it. Nice deep breath. And this energy loves to flow. Which way now does it want to flow in?
Still the same way.
Down, down and to the right. Again, allowing it. Good, breathe deep. And when you get a sense of where it wants to release from, can you tell me when you feel it, a sense of it releasing from your body?
This cheek's not hurting now, but this cheek is.
Okay, okay. So allow it to be as it is. Bring that gentle attention to that place. Very good. And can it soften in this cheek? And can it soften enough to spread and flow? Which way can it flow? Down. Good. Let it flow, spread, and find a way out. Very good. All this releasing, all the yawning is a good sign of releasing energy. Very good.
I'm crying as well. My eyes are watery.
Good, 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 good. Okay. So we've got energy flowing down and outwards. And check the eyes now again. How are the eyes?
They're definitely softer.
Okay. So, and the cheeks?
They're still
little bit
a bit delicate.
Delicate, okay. So again, allow everything. Allow the eyes to be as they are. Allow the cheeks to be as it is. And nice, relaxed, deep breaths. And just think, can it all soften even more than this? My eyes and my cheeks. Can it all become even softer than this?
My tummy's talking as well now.
Right. Yeah.
It's the strangest feeling when it moves.
Yeah. 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 And
It's like the teeth are hurting. Does that make sense?
okay, yeah, top of the jaw there. So allow that. Let's make a little kind of experiment here with this feeling in the top of the jaw and in the teeth.
Yeah.
Allow it to be as it is. And as you bring your gentle attention there, I want you to wonder, can it soften fast? Just be curious about that. Can it soften fast in my jaw here?
Saying yes to me.
Okay, so let it. Good, let it flow. And you can kind of, if you want to feel it's flowing towards your mouth, just breathe it out. Good, 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 good. Very good. Okay, can it soften fast? Yeah, how is it now? What's the difference?
Yeah. It's a lot lighter. Yeah. It's a lot lighter.
So what's the residual or remaining energy now? Check your eyes and cheeks.
A little bit in my eye sockets.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Still a little bit, just
in there, yeah.
okay.
This is worse than my eye socket. It's as if the eye socket pain dropped to there.
Oh, the energy's moved down here. Okay, so allow it to be as it is, that kind of ache in the top of the teeth. Completely allow it. Very good. And just it's normal, completely normal. So just let's just spend a moment to look there with love. Okay, bring the energy of love just to shine at this place. Not trying to do anything, just bringing the energy of love there. And just breathing and allowing it to be. That's it. And then wondering, can it soften fast? Just be curious. Can it soften fast?
This one's gone.
Good.
This one's here.
Okay. Can it soften fast, that remaining energy there in the cheek, in the teeth? And where can it flow?
It's gone to my chest.
Okay, so so down into the body, feel what it feels like in the chest. And can you describe it? Is it kind of heavy, medium, light feeling?
It's a heaviness again.
Heaviness. Okay, so allow it to be as it is. And as you can easily bring your hand there and just focus there, bringing that energy of love.
Can't stop yawning.
It's a good sign though, it's good. And just looking with love and wondering, can this also soften in my chest? Good. And wonder, can it soften fast?
On up here.
Yeah, good, okay. Follow it up.
Moved again, yeah.
Yeah. And can that soften and flow? Okay, good.
That's softened too now.
Okay, good. So let's just notice what's changing overall now. So let's check back your eyes and your eye sockets, your cheeks and your teeth.
Cheeks and teeth are gone. My eyes a little bit.
Compared to how they were, what's remaining in the eyes?
Maybe 2 out of 10.
Okay, and a little bit of something in the throat and the chest.
Yeah, That's only about a 1 out of 10 and a
Okay.
1 out of 10. So they're very small residual
Little
now.
residuals. Okay, so allow everything to be there. And just be with whatever's there. That little energy in the eyes, the little energy in the throat and the chest. Be with it all. And just bring a loving attention to all those places. And now, as we look there, just wonder, can it soften? Can it soften fast in the eyes? Just be curious about that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Eyes feel much better.
Better.
Already, they do.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And a little bit in the throat. Let's see if we can improve that. Allow it. And notice the shape, size, and location of the energy there. Good. See that yawning as you connect to it. Did you notice as soon as we connect with our attention, energy starts to release through that connection? Very good. So can it soften in your throat? Good. 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 And where can it flow? Up and out. Yeah, out with the breath.
It's going up out of here.
Out of your head. Okay, let it flow up through your head and out. Nice deep breath. Allowing it to flow up and out. Very good. Very good. Very good.
I'm surprised you don't fall asleep, Sandra, with me.
Okay, so what's left now? Anything left?
No, my eyes just want to water.
Yeah.
Which is great. So they're doing their own thing.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, much better. Thank you.
Okay. So, well, that's something also you can just continue the process of allowing, bringing a gentle, loving attention to symptoms that you might have in your body, and then adding the intention of softening and allowing it to flow and following it through the body. So if there's anything left, I think resting a bit, taking it easy today as well will be good. But how do you feel?
I feel much better, actually, even though it seems strange. I feel much better. And interestingly, with EFT, of course, when I'm poorly, I haven't got the energy to do all this.
Yeah.
So I usually do my fingers, but sometimes we even forget that. So I have been able to bring attention, but obviously not with the same skill level. So that would be really useful to try and do that.
Yeah, and it's just allowing, bringing attention, gentle attention, and the intention of softening and flowing and following it through the body and till we've got flow. Okay, so yeah, so thank you, Nettie, for offering up yourself for the demo and letting us share this, and hopefully it shows how easy it is and how immediate the body responds to the touch of energy. And
it is really amazing, especially, you know, eyes and the pain in your face is quite emotional, more so than other injuries sometimes, I find.
Okay.
Yes, thank you so very much.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.